Hey guys, how are you doing? Thank you so much for clicking. This is Salma, and thank you so much for your time. And guys, today I'm going to tell you a story of how I left a job. Yes, I think this is the only job that I have done in my life, and then I left for school. So this is a story whereby I left a job for study. Yes, so it's kind of a story, just like story of my life. So if you are maybe like I can say this is the job, and this also in the place where I was stagnant. Yes, I was stagnant in this town. I was also stagnant in this job. I know it was paying bills. And yes, it was paying bills, but I was just stagnant. You can see that wherever I'm, at the point I am now, at the stage I am now, this is not my final destination. So that's how I felt. Okay, but I want this to make it like that, but it's kind of a story. So some of us, we graduated at, like, it would say, how old are you? And I'll tell you my age, and they'll be like, oh, but you're graduating now. So that's how life happened. So I just, maybe there's someone out there, you are still finding it hard for you to move. Sometimes in life we are stagnant because we don't want to move. We don't want to try new things. You don't want to experience other things. See, life is experiencing, making mistakes and learning from them. Yes, taking challenges, you see. But if you are there, you are just like, it's okay for me, I'm fine. Maybe you, at the age of 17, you were having this dream, I want to have a car, I want to do this, I want to travel the world. But you find yourself, see, sometimes we have our dreams, bigger dreams. Anything you dream of, it is possible. Yes, anything you dream of in your life, it is possible. That will be determined by the decision you take in order for you to achieve that dream. So, for me, I want to tell you this kind of story. So when I finished school, when I just finished my grade 12, I got this job. I did not really went down for a long time, maybe just some, or how. Yeah, I went down for a whole year. Yes. Then after that whole year, I was somehow improving some of my subjects because I did not really did well, especially with my English in grade 12. So I was improving, and I remember I improved with some of my colleagues. They really did improved with me that year, and the next year most of them went to universities. And as I'm talking now, most of my age mate, my classmates in grade 12, most of them, they are having cars and having very nice job. But for me, this is now my beginning. So I remember there was that year, and then I got this job. So when I got this job, I think it's only a few months, maybe 3 months. And then life happened, see. And then I fall pregnant. So I was really targeting that, you know what, next year I'm going to again improve so that I will go to university, because I just know that was not my final destination in life, not at all. So what happened then? So what happened is that I fall pregnant, and I have to take care of this kid. I have my life change. See, if you, that's why I'm always trying to advise these young people. Like, see, for me, I have smaller siblings, and then I'm always trying, even when like the time I was going to varsity, I'm always with my friends. Most of them, they are always younger than me, and I'm telling them, see, please, if you have taken care of yourself up to 22 or up to 23, try to take care of yourself. Don't fall pregnant until you are married or until at least you have a good job. So the moment you have taken care of you until the age of 25 or 23 or 20, meaning you can still take care of yourself. That's what I'm always telling those people that are just, yes, that's what I really love, to mentor people like that. And most of them, they have taken my points and they are just doing very well in life, because I don't want them to experience what I have experienced. And this is the story of another day. I don't want people to experience that life of you giving birth. You were not ready. You don't have great income. It was just not planned. Okay, but even though kids, to us, they are not planned, but to God, kids are never a mistake. They are blessings. So we just have to call them our blessings. So then that year I felt pregnant. I fell pregnant, and oh my God, I have to take care of that pregnancy. And when I gave birth, I was like, you fall in love with that angel, with that kid, and you just want to nurture him. So I was like, now I can't leave my child at this tender age. No, I don't want to go and I'll put my baby in my mind, in my heart. I'm always thinking about him. No. So I have to give myself time to nurture him. You see the sacrifice. You put your life on hold because of the person that you brought on this earth. So that's how I end up putting my study on hold. And then I think I gave him maybe 4 years. I remember going to study. I think he was going to pre, or not yet pre. I think he was maybe 5 years. That's when I decided that, you know what, it's time for me to move on. And still, 5 years, someone is older. 5 years the kid have grown up. So people in my culture, they'll leave a kid of 2 years and they'll go and do whatever they want. But as for me, because I was having that job, I was like, you know what, at least I'm getting something. And then this keep on just, that thing keep on pushing me out. Like, I'll just go on in my bed or lying down in my bed and I'll be thinking like, no, this is not my life. I'll feeling so tired. I'll be feeling like, no, this is not me. This is not what this is not where I am supposed to be. And that keep on going. And when anything just bad happened, because that work was also stressing, very much stressing. And if anything happens at work, I'll be blaming myself that, you know what, this is not my life. This is not what I was supposed to be doing, So I'll be very angry with myself. So whereby I decided that, you know what, this is it. I remember I registered for one of this school for me to improve my points that year, and there were just many challenges, just nonsense happening in my life, wrong decision, and another year is lost. Maybe that time my child was maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4, and then another year is lost. But that year I was supposed to really go on with my life. So then the next year I decided that, you know what, this is it. I remember I even put up a saving that this is it. I saved my money for me to go and improve my subjects. So I prayed to God that this is it. If I must pass, because this is the final way. So this is the decision that I will go on with my life. I will do what I was supposed to do in life. So I remember I was so serious. And that year, it was so stressing because at work, there was really not much income, because it's this work of the harder you work, the more you earn. So, and when the people look at you, they will be like, you are working, at least you are better. But they don't know that this is not the kind of the job that you want, really. So, I remember where am I? So I decided that, so I saved my money, I paid my school fees. I was really serious with my life. See, your future is your choice. Your future is in your own hands. What you are seeding, what you are doing today will determine what you will experience or how your life will be tomorrow. That is the truth. So if you decided that, if I could have decided that I'll be in that job, then what could have happened in those 4 years? I'm telling you, these are the jobs that even if you save, but you have that dream of buying a car, I don't think you'll buy a car. If you have a dream of buying a house one day, owning a house, good house one day, I don't think that will happen. Maybe how? I really do not know. So I decided that I was very serious. I'll be studying. I'll be going to the library. I'll be studying. When I'm not working, I'll be studying. I was very serious. I remember attending some classes. Because I was doing Namkolda still. If you are from my country, you know. I attended these lessons because I was improving on 2 subjects. And I was like, so this is what you are teaching me. And I'm here for you to prepare me, for me to write an exam. But you are teaching me as if you are teaching someone who is still in grade 8. I decided I will not attend your classes anymore. So I just led their classes to be like that. But there was this particular subject. This one I was very, very, very serious with it, because I was like, this is the one that have to improve my points very well for me to be able to go to the varsity. So then I really paid attention. I was really focused, and to the grace of God, when the time came for the result, I was smiling. I was like, wow, this is me. This is me. I did very, very good. Yes, I'm telling you, I did good. But honestly, I wasn't being pushed by anybody. It was something within me that is pushing me, that yes, you have to do it, you must do it. That was something because if you don't have self-motivation, nobody would motivate you. Maybe some, but honestly, me, I have self-motivation. I motivate myself that this is the end. I must do this. I must put in. I'm telling you, that's how I did that. So I remember then, as I told you, this work was just a work of paying your bills, of just surviving. But someone will be in that work for 10 years. Like, honestly, it won't make sense. So I remember there was me going now to varsity. I decided that whether I'm going to eat, whether I'm going to sleep where, I must go. I was not having anything. It's not like someone who maybe have a pension fund from that work, nothing. I'm telling you the truth. And I stayed 5 years at that workplace, in that job. I stayed for 5 years. But that's why I said it was a stagnant job. And yes, I stayed for 5 years, but no saving, nothing. So you were just working, eating, sleeping, working, eating, sleeping, going to work, just like that. So I was like, now where will I find my registration fee? Because I was like, the good thing about our government, they'll give you a study loan. They call it a study loan for me, but why can't they call it just a study grant? Because the money that is coming from the government. So I decided that, but to the grace of God, I saved some money, my mom added, and then by the grace of God, I met, I can say this is destiny helpers. It was my uncle. I'll forever be grateful. So he came in for me, and I was able to pay my registration for the university. And then the course, when I went, I think time went, and then the course that I wanted, and in the town that I wanted, it was finished. So I was having options to take between towns that were never in my mind. Like, I have more story to tell. This town was never in my mind, and it's very, very far from home. I remember making that decision. You know what? I'll just go. That's what I'm telling. I gave up. I was like, it is. I was serious with my life. I was like, you know what? It's fine. If I'm going to suffer, let me suffer. I was tired. I was like, this is not my end. This is not who I am meant to be. Not at all. I'm telling you, some people will be at the old age. It's when they will see that, but what did I do with my life? That's what that's when they will think. Because, but the moment you are listening to this video, if you have that dream that you want to achieve in life, just start today. See, sacrifice, there is greater achievement from sacrifice. I'm telling you, I sacrificed the life of the well-being of, see, if you were the one buying clothes for your child and you just go, who will buy? Who will buy? The grandmother? The grandmother will buy food at least, but not clothes, not nice food. They will eat pap. Okay. So, and then I went at this town. I remember that was year 2020, the year of Corona. Guys, that is the year. I remember most of my study. I have really suffered, but that year, I would never forget. I suffered. You will go to sleep hungry because even if you want food from home, people cannot send you. You know, people are not working. There's no income. So if you get some income, it's for you to pay rent. It was a tough year, but I kept on praying. I kept on believing God. And I remember when I gave up my job, and then I just went. I did not even say I will resign. I just went. I don't know. I didn't tell anybody because I somehow wanted to make a transfer. I remember one of the managers, the highest manager, not the one that I'm working under, calling me. Selma, what happened? Where are you? Where did you go? Why did you leave the job? And I was like, I went because you guys, you don't even want to promote us, things like that. And it's like the person got angry. Oh, so you went because there's no promotion or what? See, 5 years. I don't know why some people are like that, but sometimes we don't need to blame things. We only see things on the physical area, but in spiritual area we can't see. That time we don't even pray of our job. We don't pray about nothing. So that is the reason sometimes the person will not just find you attractive or that having that favor for you to be promoted. So they was just stagnant. I remember telling the manager that you guys, you are not promoting us. So and then, where did you go? I didn't want to tell her, but I was like, okay, I want to study. And then she was like, can't you make a transfer? And I was like, okay, I'll look into it. But I remember that year, even if I was having a boyfriend that year, I dumped that person. I'm telling you, I was very serious and I wanted to focus. I was like, no, I can't. It was just me and my books. There was nobody to go between me and my books. If I was having a boyfriend that year, I dumped the boyfriend. So I was just like, even I didn't want that thing of, no, you go at afternoon and then after work. I was like, will I get time to study? What if I fail? I just didn't want that. So I remember just saying, no, no, no. Let me just be in my books. Whatever I'll eat is what's there to eat is what I'll eat. Where I will sleep is where. I don't want such things. But I really thank my mom. I really thank my mom that year. She helped me a lot. Also my uncle, they helped me a lot. Yes. So, but that's it. And by the grace of God, this is after 4 years. And if I look back and I will say, but what if I did not leave that job for me to go and do what I want in life, invest in what I want, and give up and sacrifice? What would be my life today? There will be nothing to show off. I'm telling you, there will be nothing to show off. And I thank God, because when I came here, this is where I got to know God. That is where my relationship with God started. And if I could not have moved, I don't think I could have known God up to now. There could be still a delay in my spiritual life. But I have gained a lot. I have gained a lot, especially in my spiritual life. Please, do not be stagnant. Do not be... You see, most people are doing things, especially job, that they are not happy with the aid. It's just to pay bills. But you have chance for you to go, but they are not going. I don't know why. No, I have to pay bills for my children. I was having a child. See, there will be no someone to take care of that child because you are there. But that gap you left, somebody will take that gap to fill for them to be able to support that child. I remember that year, the people at school, they were asking us, pay your tuition fee. But I don't have anything. But I was not moved like, is it me alone? If my family does not have money, where will I find money? So, and I remember it was Corona came, so we are not attending classes, we are just attending online. How will you come and ask me money? We write exam. I did not until my grant came. So, yes. So guys, that is the story. That is the story how I left my 4 years or 5 years old baby to go and study. And now my child is now in grade 2. I think he's now in grade 2. So how old is someone who is in grade 2? So if I could not have made this sacrifice, where is my future of me and my child would be? He's just 7 years. We still have more in store. We could be like, wait. But things are just moving. See, sometimes we go through these things in order to learn, in order to teach others. So your experiences will be a teaching to others. You see, in this life now, in this moment now, I'll not let my sibling or people closer to me or someone like you watching me to go through that. I'm telling you, it is possible. Leave that stagnant job. Leave that stagnant town. People are in stagnant town. The town, see, I don't know if the force is the power of that town that keep people in one position, in one place. You are not growing. I don't know, but you are just there. Even maybe you are praying for your husband, you are praying for a house, but you are just there. You can see 2 years passed, 3 years, but you are still there. Why are you there? Move out. Move. Yes, I'm telling you, move. That's what I did. So, if you come this far, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, thumbs up. And if you have anything to add, have any question in just what I discussed, you have enjoyed this story, don't worry, don't hesitate to put it in the comment section. So, and if you've come this far, thank you so much for watching, and I love you so much. I hope you have learned a lot in my story and you have enjoyed it. And if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe and like, leave your comment. And yes, thank you so much, and my God bless you. Bye.